Hi, I'm Zan Farr with Borders Kitchen, and I must have the best job in the world. I get to cook with Ina Garten today at her home, and we're going to be cooking from How Easy Is That, her new cookbook. Let's go on into the kitchen. Well, thank you, Ina, for inviting us out to your lovely kitchen. We are going to be doing another recipe from your new book, How Easy Is That, from Barefoot Contessa.
And this is pretty easy, too.
This is very great. So I think this is also from your cocktail section.
It is.
Another recipe you've done. And can you talk about how you've broken down the book a little bit and then show us how you're making the chunky blue cheese and yogurt dip?
I think a cookbook should have all the courses. So it's got appetizers and salads and lunches and dinners and desserts. And then you can pick whatever you like. So I've done almost all my books like that. So should I show you how to make this?
Yes.
And it really is easy. Okay, so it's a chunky blue cheese and yogurt dip. And I took a classic blue cheese dip and I thought I'm going to lighten it with yogurt and give it much more flavor. So that's what the basis of it is. So the first thing I need is 1/4 cup of shallots, chopped shallots, and about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Give it lots of flavor. And then some fresh lemon juice. It's really important to me to use freshly squeezed lemon juice. I just think the stuff in the bottle just never makes it. So 2 tablespoons. And then lots of yogurt, about 7 ounces of yogurt. I actually use this great Greek yogurt. I just think it's very thick and it has lots of flavor. So this is about 17 ounces and I need 7. So this is doesn't have to be an exact recipe. And then to give it a little bit of richness, 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And I like, sometimes the best brand isn't the most expensive, but I just really like this mayonnaise. I think it's got great flavor. It does everything mayonnaise needs to do. Okay, so that's 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And then 4 ounces of gorgonzola. There's so many different kinds of gorgonzola. You want one that's creamy but got great flavor. So this is about 4 ounces. I'm just going to cut the rind off.
And I think in the book you call it mountain
gorgonzola.
What does
exactly.
that mean?
There's creamy gorgonzola is creamy, and you generally don't see the lines of blue in it. Mountain gorgonzola is more sharp. It's called piquant. Good Italian cheese.
And could you substitute any other blue cheese, or really is this the one that
you could, but it wouldn't taste quite as piquant as the mountain gorgonzola. But if you wanted to use some kind of, like Roquefort, it would be delicious because it's got that same kind of bite to it. I think it's so good. Okay, so I'm just going to crumble this up right into the bowl. Clean hands are a cook's best tools. Okay, next thing is I want a little heat in it, so I'm going to put 5 dashes of Tabasco.
If you were...
If you like it really hot, you can keep going. But I found, when I'm doing a recipe, the layers of flavor are really important to me. I don't want one thing to smack you in the head and the other one to disappear. So I found 5 dashes of Tabasco does everything it needs to do. Salt and pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt. I use kosher salt. I think it has the best flavor. And 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. There are a lot of things in this that have heat, aren't there? And then just give it a puree. And I don't puree it completely.
This is later?
I'm going to do the chives last. I'll show you why, because I don't want them to get, too mixed up. So I want this pureed, but I still want it chunky. So it's chunky blue cheese and dip and yogurt dip. Just leave. Ooh. Okay, and then last thing I'm going to do is put in 3 tablespoons of chives, and I'm just going to mix it. So because I've chopped up these chives nicely, you don't want them to get pureed into it. One of the best things about this dip is you can make it in advance and leave it in the fridge, but we're going to have it right now. And then just give it a nice, quick stir, and that's it. I have a dish here with vegetables. You can serve it with chips. You can serve it with...
Do you have a favorite vegetable that you serve it with, or do you like to mix?
I love endive. It's a little bitter, and it's a great little scoop. And then just put this right into the dish. One of the secrets of these food processors is you can hold the blade on the bottom so it doesn't fall out.
I was hoping you would show me that.
Because it always falls off into the dish, right? Not exactly the way you want to serve it. And may I say, how easy was that? Do you want to taste it?
And beautiful, too. Yes.
One taste.
Thank you.
For you, for me. Do you like blue cheese?
Love blue cheese.
I do too. I love it.
Really rich and refreshing at the same time.
And there's something about the yogurt that's really wonderful. It's got a nice sort of a tang to it that it wouldn't have without the yogurt. And blue
it's
cheese, of course,
delicious.
is good. Oh, good. I'm so glad you like it.
Thanks for joining us and showing us another terrific recipe from your book.
Thank you.